Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for February 14th, 2015. It's a Saturday, it's Valentine's Day, and we have a winter storm on the way. Eh, that pretty much sums up this winter, right? Philadelphia, you're going to pretty much miss out on this. 1 to 3 inches, mostly with the cold front. New York City, though, northeastern New Jersey, Monmouth County, New Jersey, Long Island, this is not going to be pretty. I'm going to show you why and why I'm very concerned about this forecast. So currently, right now, we have temperatures ranging quite a bit from the mid to upper teens over the far northern interior, all the way up to mid to upper 20s over the northern suburbs of New York City and Philadelphia, and upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. Temperatures will peak off around the mid 30s along the coast and upper 20s over the interior. This is ahead of our Clipper. Okay, this is the southwesterly winds ahead of the Clipper. We're seeing some snow showers developing, especially over central and western Pennsylvania. We have some signatures showing up over portions of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Most of that is not reaching the ground, though. Some of it's spitting out there, one or two flakes, but nothing steady at all is being reported with these snow showers. But currently, we are seeing the precursor to this storm. The Clipper is currently over Ontario. It hasn't jumped to the coast yet, obviously. And so, if it wasn't going to jump to the coast, we would just be looking at snow showers today and no big deal. Alas, it will be. When we take a look at the radar, you can see right now how much energy this disturbance has. That's what really kind of catches my eye here. You look at the radar and you say to yourself, well, it's not that big of a deal, just a few snow showers. This is before any type of real dynamics really starts to unfold here with this storm. You can already see the strength of the lifting with this disturbance in an environment where it's not all that favorable for precipitation. We haven't pulled in a great deal of moisture in any way, shape, or form. This is pretty much lifting whatever moisture is in the atmosphere, which right now isn't a lot. Once this upper level low and once the coastal low gets towards the coast and redevelops, then we're talking about Atlantic moisture. And that is going to be a major component here as we got the Atlantic moisture and the very intense Arctic air interacting right along the coast by tonight. One other thing to point out, you see this right here? This is part of our jet streak. This again tells you just how much lifting is in the atmosphere. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite picture. And this right here is our developing storm. Here's our Clipper up here. What it's going to do is going to drop due south and redevelop right off the New Jersey coast. We already have one little mid-level disturbance, 850 millibars. Here's our major disturbance diving south. It's going to close off into an upper level low and really get its act together right along the New Jersey coast tonight, let's say around 11 p.m. So if you have plans up to about 11 p.m., there's going to be snow showers and snow squalls with this cold front. So don't be surprised if you run into some heavy snow squalls. But you won't see the real brunt of this storm until 11 o'clock. When I say brunt, it is going to get nasty in a big way, even if you don't get 6 inches of snow. Let's say you only get an inch or two. Well, because the winds are going to be so intense, that's all going to blow all over the place. So your visibility late tonight on through tomorrow morning is going to be very poor in many locations because of these strong winds. And these strong winds are also going to create the threat for power outages as well. So charge up your phones, have your batteries prepared because you're going to need it. But what really stands out to me, what really concerns me in this forecast, that I don't think is being properly discussed for the New York City Metro, pretty much comes down to what I just saw in the NAM model guides that just came out. I want to highlight this time period at 1 a.m. tonight. Notice our temperatures are crashing. Okay? Our temperatures are crashing significantly in this time period. All right, I think that's pretty much well established. You have temperatures crashing through the 20s, a very tight gradient. Your temperatures in the teens aren't that far away. 850 millibar temperatures are crashing. We go from 8 degrees Celsius or 6 degrees Celsius over portions of the Atlantic here. And down here would be enough to support heavy snow. but we fall all the way down to -10, -12 degrees Celsius. That means your snow ratio is skyrocketing to 20 to 1 or 21 to 1. And then take a look at this. This right here, now this doesn't mean that this is specifically going to happen. What I want to show you is the potential here. The potential here in the span of, at this point, this is 3-hour precipitation, right over Long Island, New York City, and northeastern New Jersey. And this drops south, this type of intense band. Ranges anywhere from about 0.20, so a little bit under a quarter, to around a third of an inch of precipitation. Combine that, we'll multiply that by 20. I think you could see my concern here with this development. So in this case, let's say you end up with a quarter of an inch of precipitation. That's about times 20. That's about 5 inches of snow right there. Let's say you get up to a third of an inch of precipitation. Multiply by 20. That's a little over 6 inches. That's in that one band. And that's what we're going to be watching tonight as it evolves and shifts south. And the thing is that I've seen this type of setup before. Now what this means is that locations to the northeast and southwest of this band are going to miss out on the bulk of the snow. So I'm a little concerned about the Connecticut forecast with this type of environment setting up. But overall, this is the threat that we're going to be watching for tonight. And the NAM that just came out highlights it perfectly. Could it be wrong? Absolutely. Do I think it's wrong? Well, let's take a look at my impact forecast. Again, for eastern Connecticut and eastern Long Island, I'm looking at 6 to 10 inches. If that band that I just showed really sets up right over Long Island, that is, most locations are going to be close to that 6 inches. Because remember, you still get the snow from the storm that's blowing up as it's lifting up towards New England. So looking at 6 to 10 inches, winds are going to be very bad, looking at anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusts over 50 miles per hour. Someone's going to hit 70 mile per hour gusts in this storm, and that means with this dry snow, visibility is going to be near zero at times. So from 11 o'clock tonight all the way through tomorrow morning, very bad driving conditions, very poor visibility. As you head towards, let's say, southwestern Connecticut, rest of Long Island, New York City Metro, down to about Monmouth County, okay, maybe North Ocean County, up through northeastern New Jersey. This is my area of volatility with that inverted trough and that precipitation. 4 to 8 inches. Someone's going to be over that 8 inches. Don't know where, but wherever that convective snow develops, that thunder snow develops, someone's going to hit 10 inches. Could be out here over central Long Island, could be down here in central New Jersey. We just have to see exactly how this band develops. Okay, the worst conditions will be from 11 p.m. tonight through 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Winds are going to be very strong regardless whether you get 4 inches or 10 inches or 2 inches. The winds are going to be very strong, and that's going to lead to blowing snow, wind damage, power outages. Winds will range anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts over 50 miles per hour. Overall, do not drive tomorrow morning. Do not drive tonight. Stay home and stay indoors. Finally, the rest of the forecast is pretty much straightforward. 3 to 6 inches over northeastern Pennsylvania and much of northern New Jersey. This also includes the Hudson River Valley and also northwestern Connecticut. Again, with that band setting up, you might be more likely towards 3 inches. But because it's so cold, the ratio will be pretty high. So I think that is going to work out in this forecast. And then, again, as you focus towards the Philadelphia metro, central southern New Jersey, basically from central Ocean County down through Cape May County, much of southwestern New Jersey, pretty much all of southern Pennsylvania. Basically, this is a 1 to 3 inch snowfall threat, primarily with the passage of the cold front. You'll get some residual snow showers with the inverted trough developing, but not really much, and pretty much a 1 to 3 inch snowfall threat. Most locations will be around that 1 inch. Don't be surprised if you're around Cherry Hill between, let's say, from Toms River to Brick. that there is a heck of a gradient that sets up from maybe 1 or 2 inches to 4 or 5 inches or higher in that stretch. That is your forecast discussion for today. We'll touch on the potential storm for the middle of next week, most likely tomorrow or maybe Monday morning, as we gather more data on that storm. Thank you for following NY and JPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.